This brand new rental community in Tempe has all the amenities: fitness center, dog park, outdoor kitchens, but something's missing. So there are no cars in this community at all.
Isn't it great?
Cul-de-sac is the first community in the U.S. designed and built specifically for car-free living. Co-founder Ryan Johnson says the demand is strong.
Hey fam, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another reaction. This is Segovia coming to you live from the man cave. Today's video, y'all, we got a creepy TikTok compilation. It's gonna keep y'all up at night. But before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button. It helps out the algorithm, helps us out like crazy over here, and helps the Cave fam grow to new dimensions, y'all. But hey, you know my slogan, enough with the chit chat. Let's get into the reaction. All right, here we go, y'all. Happy Monday. We got a good one today. Sit back, kick your feet up after a long day, and let's have some fun. Enjoy the show.
For fear that you'll lose yourself in their expectations of you.
Well, I've felt that way for a long time. And then I see my big face on that movie screen with no makeup on and my natural hair color, and I'm like, oh, I just gave it away. I mean, you know, I have always liked shapeshift.
Right.
Did y'all ever see this photo that NASA put out of Earth in 2015? Now look a little more closely. Now before some of you tell me that I'm making this up, I got this directly from NASA's website, and it's still there.
What did it say? Hex? Sex? Sexy?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
Let me know if you guys know what that says.
Sound like crazy. Watch. Look what they're researching.
Taken down. I'm not allowed to have a camera in here, and I had to put it in a very uncomfortable place to sneak it in here. I'm inside of a top secret government research facility. You can see the grates in the floors. There are grates in the ceilings. What these grates are for, they move air in very quickly, fresh air. From
what would they need that for?
And they take it up to the roof. They pump it back outside after it's filtered, because without it, the air in here is contaminated very quickly. But if you still think they don't exist, why would they have research?
Yep, exactly.
I wonder if these are missing people or an auction.
This scientist said they had discovered the Garden of Eden and that they couldn't believe their eyes when they saw what was in there. Check this out.
Dude, this is awesome, guys. I've never seen it this clear. Yeah, it was super murky. Dude, look how deep that is. It's like 20 feet deep, but it looks so shallow.
Damn, it does look shallow.
That is wild. That's crazy. Real powerful. Look how crystally it is. Oh my God. Oh no. It's no way. Oh my God. Wow, dude. Look at the crystals on it. Dang. I don't know what type of crystal it is.
Go to the link in bio for the full video.
The ice starts to go from smooth to starting to break up here.
Like, where are we right now? What planet is this? Just take a photo picture. I like how that Earth is meeting the glacier. See that interesting shape?
Oh wow, yeah. Making? Just mesmerized. I've never seen terrain like this.
It's so insane, isn't it? How? Because this is right at the edge of it. It's pools of water.
And ice. Like cold. I don't even know what
Not like nothing you've ever seen, huh?
Nothing like nothing.
It blows away anything we've seen so far.
Oh man, the ice below us is that's like the Grand Canyon of ice.
Yep.
Just like blown away looking up at the walls and the peaks next to us.
This brand new rental community in Tempe has all the amenities: fitness center, dog park, outdoor kitchens, but something's missing. So there are no cars in this community at all.
Isn't it great?
Cul-de-sac is the first community in the U.S. designed and built specifically for car-free living. Co-founder Ryan Johnson says the demand is strong.
Every generation, and including 92% of Gen Z, would like to pay more to live in a walkable neighborhood.
Retail, restaurants, and to start, nearly 200 apartments, all within steps of each other. No cars means no parking spaces, no garages.
Because we don't have residential parking, it opens us up to have 55% landscape space, and we get to add so much to the neighborhood.
Like social spaces around every corner. The complex is strategically located right next to the area's light rail system. All residents get a free pass. The first 200...
I'm from Arizona, so I know that light rail ain't nothing good happening on that light rail going to work every morning. Riding that city bus, it's a little sketchy, y'all. Arizona's sketchy. Don't sleep on it.
Also get a free electric
especially
e-bike,
Tempe.
and a partnership with Lyft gets them discount rides.
I've been fine just going via rail or just biking.
Juan Ramos, among the first 100 to move in here, grew up in Arizona, but left because he didn't like the car-dependent sprawl. At 27, he just came back and says living car-free has opened his eyes.
Frankly, for most of the apartments I've lived in for years, I've never even talked to my neighbors. I know people, like, that's Pete over there, that's Ben over there, and then I'm like, that's the first time I've said that.
Residents often gather near the retail stores, which focus on small businesses. Jada Stratman is moving both her Home Sense business and herself in.
It's not as affordable out here as it was a few years ago, you know, and having that opportunity to live and work where you are and just have it as one, that's perfect.
Walkable neighborhoods are all well and good when the weather's fine, but temperatures here in the summer can sit over 100 degrees for weeks at a time. And that'll be the real test to see if carless living can really go the distance. Lester?
All right, Diana, thanks.
Sad that you won't fly commercial.
What do you guys think of that? I know in Arizona, where I lived, in my city, where I'm from, they were building neighborhoods with houses, right? Not apartments, houses, but the whole neighborhood are rentals, right? You can't own it. There's just rental neighborhoods. That's what it's turning into. Arizona's apartments popping up everywhere out there, everywhere. And, there's an article they put out. I don't remember who put it out, but it said you will own nothing and be happy. So this is where they're wanting us, not us, right? Not the older generation, the Gen Zers and down. By the time they're old and buying and all that, they're going to be okay with not owning a damn thing, and they're going to be totally fine with it, right? They don't know the importance of owning something, not even a house, like just having it. Even though everyone's going to say you don't technically own the house, the bank does. Yes, I know, right? Even when you pay the house off, you still don't own it. But still, it's way better than renting, y'all. But that's where they're moving the direction. Why? I don't know.
You said that it's like getting into a tube with a bunch of demons. Why do you think that?
No, listen to me this thing.
Look at this guy. Who would listen to this guy preach? He just looks evil. I wouldn't believe a word this guy says. Driving around in fancy cars and all that.
Not the people.
Here, let's start it over because I interrupted it.
Like getting into a time, and that'll be the real test to see if carless living can really go the distance. Lester?
All right, Diana, thanks.
Sad that you won't fly
Look at him.
commercial. You said that it's like getting into a tube with a bunch of demons. Why do you think that?
No, listen to me this thing. Not the people. The main reason is because of the need of Inside Edition. You got to get this now. Hey, you listen to me? My wife thinks Inside Edition is, oh yeah. All right, guys. We're pretty sure we're on.
All right, before we get onto this clip, I've seen some stories, even locally at a church I used to go to when I was little. One of the pastors there, a lady came out, she's older now, grown, came out and said that, he was doing stuff to us in the like Bible study or whatever, the child's Bible study, and they bashed the hell out of that girl, right? And even like I know it was in Michigan, I saw they did some interviews that one of the preacher or priests or something was, somebody came out and said, he did some things to me, and all these people, they took the preacher's side, like they didn't even want to hear it. They're like, nah, he's our father. It's crazy, y'all. I don't get it. Like, some crazy stuff that goes on in the church now. Now I kind of want to start getting into church, right? I'm not bashing it, but there's some crazy stuff tied to it that
pretty big
I don't know.
Conspiracy theory here, so stay tuned. We'll show you what's going on here. And we are currently in a place that has this logo on there. As you can see, we're in that place. They're putting a new thing in. What's this little guy?
Kmart.
Now we need to be a bit quiet here, don't we?
Right, yeah. We're not sure if they're changing from one to the other. I did hear a rumor that this particular shop that we currently are in are going to be stocking that Anko brand, which belongs to the other shop. But
I don't want to say it.
I think it's really odd that they've got one label on one bit in a different shop.
Very interesting. 2024 is going to be very...
Y'all ready, gang?
Ready.
Rock real steady.
Actually, on the lap. You're sitting. Did you?
Oh, no. You look a little too... Nah.
Isn't Jeremy on the other side? Where am I? I'm going to show you. Ow! All right, Bernie. He's actually going to sit on your lap. No? Okay. Do we have an apple box?
See, pay attention. Like, they set them up. They put these producers in there to set them up. Because look how quick. She didn't put up an argument. It was a simple no. Okay, on to the next one, right? The next guy, he's going to okay it because I said so, right? He ain't even going to think twice. But Bernie, and magically, what happened to Bernie? He's not here no more. Look what he used to do in Hollywood. He didn't follow suit, and look what happened to him. But just pay attention to how quick. She didn't even say like, oh, come on, like it's for the picture. It's just for like, didn't even put up an argument. Like, why are you even thinking that way? Like, she just automatically like, all right, he's not cool with it. He's not cool with this agenda. Let's start it over. Look at how quick she flips.
Ow! All right, Bernie. He's actually going to sit on your lap. No? Okay. Do we have an apple box? Right there.
He looks mad.
You heard what my man said. He said enough is enough. Which means that wasn't the first time they tried him like that. He was tired of that shit, man. Hollywood, bro. They even trying to set you up, talking about on the lap. No. He said no. No, enough is enough. I ain't having that, man. Bernie was too real for that shit, man. It was.
I like Bernie.
Bro. They be trying to set these actors up, man. And he knew what's up. That's why they did what they did.
Yep.
I never noticed this, but I find it very strange that the men's section is smack dab in the middle of the women's accessories and the little girls section.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The little girls' sports bras right here, and then men's belts.
It's like that's a.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying I find it pretty strange that the men's section is right next to the little girls section.
I don't know.
Over here by the accessories and such. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's weird.
Who set this up? Why couldn't the women's section go into the girls section? We got men's jeans, we got mermaids and unicorns. Okay.
It's weird, right? But I just think sometimes people don't think. Like, I went out to dinner, or not dinner, I went out to lunch today, right? Little steakhouse, went and had a steak. And the hostess, it was empty, right? It was lunch. It was on a Monday. It was empty. I was with my friend, and here comes the hostess, gonna put like an older couple next to us, right? Empty. Now, why don't you think, I get this all the time. Like, I'll be out with a girl on a date or something, and here comes four, let's just say construction workers after work, going to start drinking, and she's going to put them right next to me, right? Or she's going to put a little kid that's crying right next to me when there's other, spots. But that couple that was going to sit here, like they kind of told her, like, can we go somewhere else? Like, just give us our space. But I think sometimes people don't think. That's what I think. But maybe there's a bigger agenda behind that. I don't know. But I just know people don't use their common sense a lot these days. They don't. They just don't use common sense. And it's frustrating.
It doesn't just appear. So we'll have to come around. Do you see it? No. It's not that. There it is. Where? Look. Oh, let this guy go. Did you not just see that? No, are you filming? Look up, look up.
It's like a flying tree branch.
Look! There's a flying tree.
That's crazy.
The Sphinx is way too small in relation to the body. It looks like the head of a pin. It doesn't fit with that 270-foot long, 70-foot high body. It looks very much as though the Sphinx once had a much larger head. The first problem is the ancient Egyptians were masters of proportion. The ancient Egyptian art is rightly world famous for its quality, and they didn't get things out of proportion. They wouldn't make that elementary error when they create this giant statue, carving it out of solid bedrock. Egyptology claims that's the face of Khafre, who was the successor to Khufu. It doesn't look like any known statues of Khafre that I can see. We all feel that the Sphinx was almost certainly a complete lion at one point. It was a lion with a huge mane, and that head sticking up above the plateau got very heavily eroded, and by the time the ancient Egyptians inherited it, they decided to improve it a little bit, to cut down that heavily eroded head and put the head of a pharaoh on it.
Look at this craziness. Check this out. This got to be in California. This looks like some California stuff.
The truth behind
That's crazy.
Monster energy drinks.
Closely. There's a gap right here in the letter M. It's never connected. So you go into Hebrew. The letter Vav is also the number 6.
Well, their slogan is Unleash the Beast, right?
Short top, long tail. You could have here in Hebrew 666 on the can. But my interest is the word monster. What do you see in the O? There's a cross. Okay. What has Christ got to do with an energy drink, let alone the name Monster? So I thought, well, maybe this is a Christian company then. BFC at the bottom of the can. Do you know what that stands for? That's the F word. Big can. In fact, they write it on the side of the can, so I know that's the F word. Okay. Now, do you know what a MILF is? Yes. That's on the box. MILFs dig it, and you will too. This is not a Christian company at all. So why would they have a cross on the can? Here is the message. Antichrist. 666 in Hebrew. And then the Bible talks about the beast in Revelation. And look at Monster's ad. This is their statement. You see these M's everywhere. Hats, t-shirts, bumper stickers. Is there another agenda here? If God can use people and product, so can Satan. And look at it this way. Even if the M was not the issue, you cannot deny that that is a cross. And what is witchcraft? When the cross goes upside down, bottoms up, and the devil laughs. Something to think about.
Anybody who knows me knows that I'm not that much of a religious person, but I was reading a Bible from 1775 today, and guess what I found out? That, two things really. There is a 13th month, and the 13th month's name was Vader. Number two thing that I found out was the fact that the one who they called Jesus did not die on the 20th. I'm sorry, was not born on the 25th. He was born on April the 1st.
Or April.
Now, fast forward to nowadays.
April Fool's Day?
April 1st. April Fool's Day. Now, who do you think are they calling the fool? The people who don't know that this is the day that their proclaimed Savior was born on. Take that and run with it. Love y'all.
All right, was he really? I thought somebody said he was born in March. Now I don't know. But if it was born April 1st, we're going to have to get into the root. Because everything's got a root, right? Origin, I should say. Everything starts with the origin, right? So if that's where April Fool's origin comes from, the day Jesus was born, and now we play jokes on each other on that day, this is a dark world if that's the case, y'all. This is a dark, dark, demonic world if this is the case. And who created the calendar? Who created all the holidays? Isn't it the Catholic Church? The Catholics, right? The Roman Catholics? I think they created the calendar, right? That we use today. All I'm gonna say.
Everyone knows about Epstein Island, but have you heard about Rothschild's Island?
I don't even know who that is.
The Rothschilds are like the most mainstream name when it comes to the Illuminati. Everybody knows about them. But yeah, they bought an island off the coast of Antarctica. Why would you want an island in Antarctica?
Why would anyone go to Antarctica?
I think there could be like secret tunnels they have built in under there.
Damn. Itchy, y'all.
There's no other reason for them to have an island.
Penguins?
What more proof do you need that my car...
Check this.
This box, I'm not giving out free information, so this stays completely under wraps for now. The lines go back underneath the car like I've shown in my other videos.
It sounds like it's got some damn power, some horsepower on it off that water.
Still disconnected. If you can see it here, and you have the courage enough to speak it,
I love this.
it will happen. A lot of times people believe in certain things, but they keep to themselves. They don't put it out there. If you truly believe in it, if you become vocal with it, you are creating that law of attraction, and it will become reality.
All right, CaveFam, there you have it. The key that Mr. McGregor said was, if you truly believe in it, right? And then speak, it'll happen. But it starts with the mind, right? Truly believing in it. Starts up here. But anyways, y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. I'm starting to save the chit chat for the end for my true subscribers, the true CaveFam that sticks around to the end. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did make it this far, make sure you hit that thumbs up, y'all. It helps a lot. Hit that subscribe. And if you guys noticed, I got the fish tank back there, y'all. I went to all right, check this out. I went to PetSmart to buy some dog food, 3 cans of dog food for my dog, because that lasts him like 2 weeks, because I mix it with his hard food, so don't think I'm starving my dog. I went there, fish tanks for 50% off. I got this fish tank for $13. Of course, I had to build everything, because that's how I like to do my fish tanks. Got a sponge filter in there. I got a light, but I spent up on everything, right? But when it came to my light, one of the most important parts for this, I went cheap, right? I bought the cheap light, so it was dark. So I got a new light that I have on my 55 gallon. Ordered it on Amazon. It's going to be for the 10 gallon, but it'll be here on Thursday. So Friday's video, if everything gets delivered on time, you'll be able to see the inside of the fish tank. Now I got some black rocks. I painted the back of the fish tank black. So I got some black rocks in there. I'm going to buy some more plants. I took some plants out of my other aquarium, some little ones that weren't doing too good, and put them in here. So once I get some good plants in there, like, it's going to pop. I don't have no fish in there yet. I got to let the tank cycle and, you know, get all that beneficial bacteria and all that good stuff. So probably in a week or two, I'll be able to get some fish. But before I do that, I'm going to make sure I, you know, aquascape it to my liking before I get the fish in there. But yeah, y'all, I got that fish tank back there. I love it. I love it. I love it. I was going to get a 20 gallon because a 20 gallon was 25, but I'm like, you know what? This is just for my YouTube video pretty much. I don't really come in this room just to make my videos. So I'm like, why am I going to make the cleaning and the upkeeping of it, you know, make it more difficult than it has to be? So I got a nice 10 gallon back there and I love it. I love this size. I want to buy one. I want to buy another one for my beta and have him in a 20 gallon. But anyways, y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is Segovia. I'm signing out of the Man Cave. I will see you guys on Hump Day, Wednesday, y'all. Have a good week. See you guys then. Later.